Hello everyone, this is Hans again with part 23 of a video series I'm making on creating a multiplayer online real-time 3D space shooter game from scratch. For today I'd like to continue working on our pages, very specifically with our footer.php page. All the other pages are of course far away from being done, but at least we keep going. So our web page is looking like this right now, and I would like to continue focusing on this lower section here by just simply adding for now a copyright message. So this is this section here. We can actually delete this and say, for example, copyright our URL maybe, and then a year, and then in case, let's say I even started this whole project in 2013 and this year is 2014. So if I save this now and update our server, there we go, and see how this looks like again. This is about it. Okay, it's not really what I wanted yet. Let's keep working on it. The copyright message, I'd prefer it to be more in the middle, and here's a space missing. So let's do that as well. For that we have a nice HTML tag which is just called center. The center tag needs to be close, otherwise everything else that will follow right after will be centered as well, which we may not want. There we go. Close the tag, and here is space, and then enter. Upload our footer and press F5. Alright, this is neat already, but this would not be a video tutorial if we wouldn't rewrite this whole thing to be a little more smarter by using some PHP. Like, for example, if we started our project in 2014, I don't want to say from 2014 to 2014. And if it's 2015 already, I would like our year to automatically update every year. So that there will really be no need to be going into your footer.php page every year and updating it, and maybe even forgetting it every now and then, every year or so. So let's just rewrite this by using some PHP. So let's just see how. Let's write first our script up here. By opening and closing the PHP tag, and let's define some variables. So we start with the $sign again, and then this is our start year. I'm just going to call it start y. Is, for example, and then we also decided that we will be commenting all our scripts from now on. So the double slash is actually a single line comment in PHP. So this is the year we have started our game, and then let's create another variable. Let's say it's the current y, so current year, which we'll just take a very simple PHP function. It's the one date. This is actually going to show you the date, but you can narrow it down by typing y in between the opening and closing brackets, so that it will always show you the current year. So in 2015, this current y will be 2015. In 2016, this variable will automatically change to 2016. So show me current year in terms of y. So you can experiment around with this a little by like skipping this y and see what happens, but for now this is not the scope of our tutorial. And then we need a third variable, one that is empty. You will see later why, but for now let's just write it down. So now let's do some validation now based on this show year. So I actually want to show another year if the current year is different from our starting year, let's say, so that we can write 2014 to 2015 if our current year is in fact 2015. And I don't want to be showing anything if our current year is equal to our starting year. So if our current year is 2014 and we actually have 2014, all I want my copyright message to be showing is 2014, like this, for example. So to do so, we can use a simple if statement. So if, let's just open close brackets, open close curly brackets, and then we can say else, do the same here. That's our basic structure. Now let's just write into this our validation. If, let's say, our start year is not equal to our, no, that's the dollar sign that we need. Where are you again? There we go. Current year. So if they are not equal, we actually want, what do we want? We want to show the start year plus the current year. So I'm going to say our show year variable is going to be equal to, of course, there will be a hyphen so that it will look like this. Hyphen, yeah, this I want this to appear later on, based here above. If our start year and current year are not equal. So I want you to show me this, and then a dot. This is just to join different things together. So right now I'm joining a string with a variable. So our variable will be the current year. So let's start this again. Dollar sign current year and close the command. So else everything else would mean that our start year and current year is empty. So else I want our, let's see, let's leave this as it is right now, okay? Just so maybe we just take this if statement for now and say okay. Otherwise I'm not really interested in this show year variable. Let's save that, and now we will need to change this one by injecting a PHP snippet by opening and closing a PHP tag again, question mark PHP. So here we echo out our variables. Let's try it. Echo, of course, we will need to show the start year because it always shows, and add to it our show year variable if there's anything in any way. Show year. So Okay, since this is an echo, they need to be inside our brackets. And let's say our start year was 2013, just for fun. Let's save this now and see what happened by updating our footer, going to our web page and refreshing it. Did we update this? We save this. There we go. You'll see if I hit F5, you will see 2013 here now and 2014, because today is 2014. And then if I change this, for example, to 2012, save this. Our start year will never change. You will just need to set it once, and then that's it. And then after that, you will never need to touch your copyright message again, and it will actually automatically update the years. So let's, no, I didn't want to save that. Upload our footer, check our web page. Here you go, 2012 to 2014. So what will happen if I change our starting year now to 2014? So let's test that. And you will have an error message. In fact, you will have an undefined variable error message. This is a very important message, and you will probably see this a lot during your programming career. And it's good that we stumbled upon it, because I can actually explain to you a little about how this happened. So let's just go back to our footer.php page and notice that we have defined our show year variable here without any value at all. And since our starting year and current year are equal, nothing really defined our show year variable, and this variable is undefined, but we did the mistake now to want to show that variable now as an output, but there's nothing really to be shown, and that is the reason why we are getting the error message, because there's a variable we are trying to show that has no definition at all, or no value at all, or no assignment to it at all. So let's do that to avoid that error message by saying, okay, if you are equal at all, so if you are equal, else I want my show year variable to be a simple empty string, and that will do the trick. Let's save that, upload our footer page again, and refresh our web page, and there we go. Our show year variable is empty now, so our copyright message will simply show the first year we have started our game. Okay, I think that's very handy. Let's just go ahead and comment things out, or comment our script as we have planned to do so. If the start year and the current year are not show both, otherwise show the starting year only. Exactly. So this is a small PHP functionality we built into our web page now. And we will need to execute this first so that we define the variables here that we need later on to echo out and show to our users. That's why I put it on top. So this is nicely commented now. Let's save that. So I guess that's it for now. Don't forget to rate and subscribe. See you. Bye bye.